Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, my good people? Happy Sunday to all my Facebook fans, my YouTube fans, man. It's your boy Derrick Casey coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. And I was just getting here ready to do some work, and I was like, you know what? I want to put up this video because today I'm about to bring that fire, bring that value to you guys today. Because every video I put up for anyone is based on experiences that I've been through in life in hopes that it encourages people to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the same mistakes that I make because that I've made in my life because I want to see people excel. I want to see people succeed. I want to see everybody winning. And that's the reason why I put these videos up. That's the reason why I share this information with you guys because I want everyone to win, especially in a time like today with this pandemic. So many people without jobs, so many people trying to figure out what to do next. What's the next move, with this whole pandemic, where is it going? I want to be able to share this with you guys. All right. So hang tight. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my watch party started and invite some people to this video right now. So bear with me one moment here. Let me go ahead and get myself going. And then we gonna get started, man, because we about to come in hot today. All right, so we copy the link. All right, there we go. And if you're coming on, man, let me know where you're chiming in from. Definitely want to be able to do that. Okay, so share to my timeline. Let me go on back in here real quick. All right, cool. Let me see. Can I tag some people? All right, give me a couple of minutes here. All right, cool. So let me go ahead and get this rocking for you. All right, cool. So, what I really want to do, guys, is just kind of share something with you guys, and you see it in the title. And let me just put it up because I want y'all. I really want to talk about this today because I think that this is something that can help you guys out. Okay, so today, what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is how I blew $30,000 in 4 months due to the lack of financial literacy. How I blew $30,000. This happened years ago. So here's my story, right? So I was working for Verizon. I had just got started there, had been there for about good 6 months or whatever the case. As everybody know that they have a union, and every couple of years or so, they go on strike because the company tries to change things as far as like benefits and commissions and how people getting paid or whatever the case. So they went on strike. While they were on strike, I was without work, so I wasn't working at the time, so no money was coming in. But then what ended up happening was they ended up having to lay off a bunch of people across the United States, and because I didn't have years of tenure with Verizon at that time, I was one of the people that got laid off. So when they laid us off, everyone they agreed to give everyone a suffrage package, and the suffrage package that they were given was $30,000. It was $30,000, guys. And I just remember, like, okay, cool. That's enough money to get me through so I could figure some things out. What's the next move, next job I was going to be getting and things like that. So they did that. Man, let me tell y'all, I received that $30,000 check in the mail. I'll never forget it. And I put it into my bank account. And when I put it into my bank account, I was waiting for it to clear. Took a couple of days. It finally cleared the full amount and everything was good. Here's what happened, guys. due to the lack of financial literacy, right? And what do I mean by that? Well, as I was coming up, when I was coming up in life, what I'm saying, my parents never taught me the rules of the wealthy. I never knew about investing. I never knew the power and the value behind having good credit. I never understood overpaying in taxes and how to reduce the taxes. I never was taught any of those things. I watched my father at a young age work to pay the bills. I mean, that's just really what I was around. So when I got out to becoming a young man, that's what I thought life was all about. Get a job, take care of your stuff, what I'm saying, save as much money as you can, whatever the case, which in most cases, you couldn't save much because if you're working to pay the bills, there's really very little for you to save. And that's what life was for me. So when I got out in the world, what I'm saying, like I was just working, I was just paying bills and just trying to live life. I just thought that's what life was all about. I had become accustomed to, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm saying, I had become accustomed to overpaying in taxes. I had become accustomed to having bad credit, being buried under debt. I had become accustomed to all of those things. It's so much so that I started to mentally cope with the things that were happening. So I just expected that if I went to a car lot, because my credit was bad, that I was going to have to pay higher interest, on my vehicle. So I was just like, it is what it is. I'm just going to go in here, get a vehicle. It is what it is. I'm just going to do that. Right. I didn't think that there was any help for me. And then when I did, think about, man, I got to try to fix this or do different things, what I'm saying? It's very expensive, trying to go find experts and try to find help. It's very expensive. I mean, on average, you're looking at $100 to $150 an hour just to sit down with an expert to help you sort out your financial situation. And at the time, that just did not fit in my budget. It didn't fit in my budget. And the thing is that when you become accustomed to the struggle, overpaying in taxes, having bad credit, being buried under debt, when you become accustomed to that, when you get a little extra money in your life, the last thing that you're thinking about is investing, taking care of your debt, fixing your credit. That's the last thing you're thinking about. Because when you live on a paycheck to paycheck budget and you're working to pay the bills, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like when you get a little extra money, what do you want to do? You want to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You want to be able to do things that you weren't able to do with your family. I want y'all to think about it. What's the one time a year where everybody has extra money? Tax time. So for a whole year, people go through struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, overpaying the taxes for one time of the year where they can actually enjoy the fruits of their labor. So when they get extra money, they're not thinking about, oh, let me invest this money, let me start a business, let me do these things. They like, man, you know what? I've been wanting this couch in my house for a while, so let me go buy that because I couldn't buy it throughout the year. I want to go get this new car because I couldn't afford to do that throughout the year. Hey, let's take this trip with the family because we didn't have the money throughout the year to do those things. And that's the exact thing that happened for me because I had been working for so long, like just trying to make ends meet, trying to stay afloat, that when I got that $30,000 in my bank account, I wasn't thinking about investing and doing those things to make that money work for me. I was thinking about all the things that I couldn't do. So when I went out, I'm into music, I'm a singer. So the first thing I did was I was like, man, I went to Guitar Center, bought me a studio, man. I had bought me a iMac and a mic and some monitors. I just went crazy. I went on trips. I was buying clothes. I was just buying all these things that really didn't have no value. And then all of a sudden, within 4 months, after just kind of just going in and splurging and going out and drinking with my friends and doing all of these things, in 4 months, I just watched my bank account just continue to just get lower and lower and lower until there was no money left. There was no money left. And now, and during that time, I didn't work no job. During that time, I was chilling. During that time, I was chilling. I got 30,000. I ain't got to rush trying to find no job right now. You know what I'm saying? I got $30,000. So I'm like, yo, let's do it. Hold up real quick, y'all. Hold up real quick. My bad, y'all. I had to shut my door. So, so during that time, I didn't work a job while I had that $30,000. I was just focused on enjoying life, and I blew through $30,000. And then I was back to the struggle. I was back to living looking for a job. When I found a job, back to living paycheck to paycheck, um, feeling unhappy, feeling frustrated. The anxiety was at an all-time high. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I just 4 months ago I had $30,000. How did I end up back here? Right? How did I end up back here? And it was because nobody taught me what to do with that money. And the thing is that like if I had someone that could have coached me or mentored me when I had that $30,000, I wouldn't be working a job today. I wouldn't be working a job today. Now, mind you, I'm doing good at my job. You know what I'm saying? Bills is paid, we got extra money. I got my business going, things like that. So like things are on the up and up, but I wouldn't be working a job. I would be able to enjoy my life, build my business, focus more on helping others, things like that. So I just want to share that with y'all because like that was what it is, and a lot of people are going through that right now. And I'll give you for an example, there's a lot of people that's on unemployment right now. They can't go to their jobs, and right now the government is giving you an additional $600 just so that way you can maintain and take care of your bills and be able to do those different things, right? So they're giving you an extra $600. For some of you guys, that's an absolute blessing because that extra $600 is helping you make more money by just sitting at home than you were making when you were clocking in at your job. I mean, let's just face the facts. But a lot of you don't realize with that extra money, it is time for you to make some smarter decisions. It's time for you to start putting that money in places because this is like I'm not going to say free money because obviously at some point we got to pay it back, right? It's coming out the treasury, you know what I'm saying? Which is the taxpayers that put money in there. So the taxpayers going to have to take care of all of that money that's been coming out of the treasury, right? So you got to think of it, guys, at this point you have this extra money. Why not invest now? Why not take that money and put it somewhere so that money can start growing and working for you and your family? Because when they stop paying that $600 and now you're back to like the bare minimums of what unemployment is paying you, right? And then as taxes are increasing, inflation is increasing, what are you guys going to do? You guys are going to drown if you are not investing your money. I mean, you could believe it or not, you can click off of this video, oh, this is what it is, but it's the facts. These are the facts. And I kid you not, my wife just went shopping yesterday. She walked in the house after shopping, when she went grocery shopping, came in the house, and she said, man, she was like, I went into the store. She's like, the hot dogs that I usually get the kids, the all beef hot dogs. She said those hot dogs were like almost $7. Typically, they're like $3 and some change. The price had damn near doubled on them same hot dogs. So here it is. Inflation is already starting to sneak up on you. See, we call inflation the silent killer because it just sneaks up on you. The cost of goods and services start to increase, and you don't know until you go in and you're like, damn, these same eggs that I spent $2 for 2 weeks ago are now $6 for these same eggs. Damn, gas was just at like $1.30, $1.40. Now we almost up to $2. You know what I'm saying? You see it slowly but surely increasing. You go to get your haircut, haircuts were $20. Now they probably double, $40 just to make up for the deficit. So if you're not doing anything to increase your cash flow while taxes and inflation are increasing, man, you are going to drown. You are going to drown. However, you know what I'm saying? I was introduced to some information in a time that I needed it the most. I was going through a lot of things financially. I had bad experiences trying to fix it myself. I had bad experiences going to like credit repair companies trying to help me and wasting money to get very little results. And I was pretty much done with trying to fix my financial situation. I was just like, man, I'm tired of wasting money to get no results. I was just feeling frustrated until I came across this information. And when I sat down and I looked at it, I was like, man, this makes all the sense in the world. All the sense in the world to have a team of experts, licensed experts, and enrolled agents with the IRS that will not only help me, but they actually do all the work for me and my wife, and it's affordable. I'm like, wait a minute. Where has this been all my life? Because I needed this. I needed this like years ago when I had that $30,000, man. I needed this information years ago, right? But it's never too late to change those things and make the decision to take action today and switch it, because one or two things are going to happen, guys. You're going to come out of this pandemic on top, or you going to be worse than you were before this pandemic started. And that's the only direction that you can go. And I'm hoping that this video is going to lead you to the direction that's going to have you guys coming out of this pandemic on top. So let me share something with y'all real quick, because I just want to show you guys exactly like what it is that you guys get. Just give y'all like a little brief overview of what's going on. Okay, why I'm so excited to share this information with y'all. All right, so the information that I share and it's been on my page, you can go through my timeline, you can see all the testimonies, me sharing videos talking about this. And why am I so excited? Why am I continuing to share this information with you guys over and over and over and over again? The reason being is because it takes people 7 to 8, 10 or more times to see this information before it really soaks in. I want y'all to think about it like this. It's like those attorney commercials that you hear on the radio, right? And you be driving down and they come on between like every song, every break there is, and you hear it. Oh, if you in a car wreck, call 888, and they always got a little jingle to go with it. But right now, you may not need an attorney. But if you were to go out and get into a wreck and everything, right? Guess what you're going to remember? That jingle is going to play in your mind. You're going to be like, oh, snap, let me call 888 and whatever that jingle is to that number, right? So the reason why I continuously share the same information over and over and over again is because you may not understand what I'm talking about now. You may feel like right now you're in a place where you don't need these experts or these services. You may think that you got it figured out. You may be a person right now to say, why would I pay for experts when I can do it myself, right? We get it all the time. I hear it. I talk to people on a daily basis, which is perfectly fine. But here is the thing, guys. Something is going to happen in your life where you're going to continue to scroll past these videos. You're not going to pay attention. You're going to click off or whatever, but something going to happen in your life financially where it's going to put your back against the wall, where everything that I'm sharing in these videos are going to make sense. And it's going to be embedded in your mind that, oh, snap, Derrick talked about these experts helping with this. Let me go back and let me check this information out. Okay. I'm telling y'all what's going to happen, because that's where I was. My back was against the wall. I didn't know where to go. I felt like there was no answers until I saw this information. So let's dive into it real quick. So MWR Financial, right? MWR Financial gives you your own personal team of financial experts that use proven strategies to secure you and your family's financial future. Okay. A team of experts. And here's something that was crazy. I was watching one of Brian Bean's videos, right? I was watching one of his videos, and he had one of the guys that signed up in NWR Financial, and one of the guys actually works on Steve Harvey's team, and he actually spoke about this. Bear with me one moment, okay, guys? Hang tight. And so my bad, y'all. So Brian Bean had a video. I think it was yesterday. I was watching, and he had this guy named Junior that was on there, and he also had a financial expert. The crazy thing about it, guys, is that there's a guy that he had on there, and I forget his name, but he's already a financial expert. They call him the Alphabet Man, right? And what was unique about this is that this man already been in the financial industry for like 20, 25 years. But when he saw what MWR Financial had to offer, he jumped on board. He jumped on board. He been making money, got clients, all of this stuff, and he still jumped on board and got involved in this so he could start utilizing this for his clients, maybe the clients that couldn't afford his services, but now he has something affordable with a team of licensed experts that do the work, so now he can get them on board and make additional income while doing it, while he's still working with his prospective clients. And that right there speaks volumes, because why would somebody that's already been in the game, already have clients, why would he sign up with something like this, right? And then going to Junior, he been working with Steve Harvey, he makes money, but when he saw this, he was like, man, this is absolutely amazing. And he got on board. And what happened for him? You know what I'm saying? He was able to use the strategies to help him reduce the amount of taxes, right? Reduce the amount of taxes, because now he has a business. his credit score is jumping up. He's starting to get his debt paid off. What I'm saying, by utilizing the experts, because these experts do all the work. Now, why am I talking about Junior? Well, Junior is a person that works with Steve Harvey, right? And so he's pretty wealthy with what he does. But here's the thing: wealthy people, and he spoke about it, Steve Harvey doesn't do anything without having a team of experts that do the work. You got to think about it. Steve Harvey got game shows, talk shows, like all these different things that he's doing. There's no way that he could be focusing on his financial situation, doing all of this while he's trying to focus on his talent in his profession. So having a team of experts that do all the work, all he have to do is just ask them, hey, where we at? What do I need to do? And they advise him on what to do next. Now, a lot of you may be thinking to yourself that only happens for the wealthy, that only the wealthy can afford something like this. And then MWR came into our world, right? And then they brought that type of concept to hardworking people like me and you. So that way we can have a team of experts working on our behalf to help us move in a direction by utilizing the strategies that the wealthy been using for years. Now, I know a lot of y'all that's watching this video right now may not understand that, because we were never taught that. You know what I'm saying? We come from a life where we weren't exposed to that. When we was in school, they never talked about it. So when you became an adult, these type of things you would look past because you're like, that's too much money. I can't afford that. I was right there. I was right there. You know what I'm saying? But I continue to share this information with you guys. So with MWR Financial, guys, we have this thing called a Financial Edge membership. And there's 4 pillars to this Financial Edge membership, right? And that's Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max. Okay. Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max. Okay. So I'm gonna pull them up here. Let me blow up the screen real quick so that way y'all can actually see it, so y'all can kind of read along as I'm just like reading these for you so you understand. Okay. So with Money Max is our tax reduction strategies, right? Taxes are our biggest expense for most Americans. By following the strategies outlined in the Money Max member access area, our Money Max experts will help you stop overpaying in taxes, recoup any past overpayments, and provide you with everything you need to pay even less in taxes. The goal is to shift your tax money back to you from the government. Okay. So the experts are doing that for you. All you have to do is upload your last 2 pay stubs, your most recent tax return. They take that information. They will not only adjust the W-4 for you, but they fill it out for you. So you don't have no way of making any mistakes. Our enrolled agents with the IRS do this for you. They send it back, you print it up, you take it to your job, and on your next paycheck, you just gave yourself an instant pay raise. I want y'all to think about that. Some of you right now are looking to get a raise at your job, right? A lot of y'all are looking to get a raise at your job that you haven't got. Well, let's think about it. With this pandemic going on and everybody shutting down or whatever, how likely is it for you to get a raise right now in this time? It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen right now. But just by utilizing the experts in these strategies, you can give yourself a pay raise at your job without having to work any extra hours or even ask your boss, because you're getting the money that you're overpaying to the government back. Okay. That's Money Max. Credit Max. Credit Max is our credit restoration strategies, right? And this is where your credit scores affect almost every area of your financial life, including your interest rates, down payments, insurance premiums, and even your ability to attain certain types of employment. So your credit, man, is the lifeline of everything that you do in life, even up to employment. It is getting to a point to where your employers are running your credit to see if you are the right person for the job. It's not even about, oh, your experience and things like that. They're basing jobs off of credit now. Okay. And the thing is that by following these strategies outlined in the Credit Max member access area, Credit Max experts will do everything legally, ethically, and morally possible to help you get your credit scores back into the best shape possible. Once again, the experts do all the work. All you have to do is upload your credit reports for these experts, and they get to work for you. What I love most about it is they're acting on your behalf. So when they send out these letters, they're sending out these letters on your behalf, right? When the credit bureaus had to respond, they send the letters directly to you, right? Because MWR is acting on your behalf. When you receive these letters, you know what you do? You scan them, you upload them, and you send them back to your experts. And now they're on to phase two into working on your behalf. I mean, this is crazy. These are your experts. They are doing the work for you. Okay. Let's dive into Equity Max, right? Equity Max is a debt elimination strategy, right? Debt is the hardest financial strategies for most Americans to overcome. It is also extremely detrimental to your financial success. Why? Because as long as you're paying interest, that's money you can't save, invest, or pay yourself. By following the strategies outlined in the Equity Max member access area, our Equity Max system can help you reduce your reoccurring monthly bills while also providing you with a detailed plan of action to eliminate all of your financial debts in record time, saving you thousands on interest. Okay. And the goal is to shift your monthly payments back to you from the banks and big business. So how many of you guys have debt right now that you've been paying on and you just seem like those numbers are really not moving? Well, the money that you're paying is going into the things that are paying the banks, right? The interest. Very little is going toward the principal, but the majority is going toward the interest, which means that the interest is not making the principal really move anywhere because the bare minimum is being put on there. So a lot of you guys are paying on this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are paying on this debt and not knowing when you're going to be out of debt and things like that. So our experts put a game plan together to show you what to pay, when to pay, how to pay it. And if you follow it, they give you an end date on when you're going to be out of debt. It's super awesome, right? So what does these three have in common? Well, let's break it down. Money Max. If you reduce the amount of taxes that you are paying, right, then you are putting that money back into your check and you're shifting that money back into your household, right? When it comes to Credit Max, you are as you increase your credit scores, your interest rates and insurance premiums, they come down. So if you're paying less on those things, where do you think the extra money is going to go? It's shifted back into your household, right? And then with Equity Max, if you are eliminating your debt and you're not paying on debt anymore, then where is that money going? It is being shifted back into your household, right? So now as you are shifting this money, away from the banks, the government and big business, and now you're increasing your cash flow. This brings us down to pillar number 4, which is Wealth Max. And Wealth Max is our wealth generation strategies. And it says that now that you've increased your cash flow, it's time to get your money making even more money for you. By following the strategies outlined in the Wealth Max member access area, our Wealth Max experts will help you design the right wealth plan to achieve your financial goals. Set up your private reserve account so that way you can become your own bank, and also purchase land for you in the path of growth at 20 to 40% below the market value. So they're going to put this wealth plan together now that you've shifted this money back into your household instead of holding on to it, instead of putting it into a bank account where you get a very small amount in interest growing on that money. They're going to show you how to get the best value out of your money. They're going to show you the best ways to protect, save, and grow your money tax free with no risk of loss, and then show you how to invest in land, right? In the path to growth, 20 to 40% below the market value. So if you buy a piece of land right now in an area where they're building highways, where it's growing and stores are coming in and apartment buildings and everything, and they come in and they want your piece of land, now you could sell your land at retail value. You get it at the wholesale rate, and then you could sell it at the retail rate. So this is, man, let me tell you, this is something that is powerful, okay? This is something that's truly powerful for you guys. This is your team of experts that are working on your behalf, man. And it's affordable. Only $79.97 if you just want to be a customer, right? And use the services, $79.97, and it includes you and your spouse. You and your spouse. Which means, hell, if you got 2 people, y'all put 40 apiece, get this membership. Get this membership and it works. But here's the beauty of it, right? As a customer, if you just come in, you pay the $79.97, We incentivize our customers by simply going out and sharing this with three people. Three people come on board and get their membership set. Your membership is absolutely free as a customer, right? As a customer, which is awesome because who wouldn't want to be able to have a team of experts in those services for free? And here's another cool thing about it, guys. And I forgot to share this, and I'm a backtrack so I can share this with you. We just added a new strategy, a new system, a new service that comes on for you guys in this MWR's bill shredder. And now you're going to have a team of experts that are going to fight on your behalf and negotiate to help you save even more money off of the bills that you pay every month. Your utility bills, your cell phone bills, all of those bills that you're paying, they're going to negotiate and see if they can get a lower rate for you guys. On top of everything else that we offer in this membership, man. Like, I'm so fired up to share this with you guys because this is where it's at. This is where it's at. And a lot of you guys are missing the boat, but man, you will never find anything like this for less money than what you can get this membership for. These type of experts will cost you separately anywhere from $100 to $150 an hour just to even sit down and have a consultation. And now you have access to this for you and your spouse for $79.97. But MWR takes it a step further. They were like, hey, we don't want y'all to just be customers. We happy to have you as customers, but why don't you partner with us? Now you have a business, so now you can actually get more of the tax deductions by having a business. You get the team of experts, the business model, everything. This is like franchising without all the headaches and the legalities that come with franchising, right? And you get started in the business. The business is $228.97. But here's the cool thing about it. The first strategy, right? What I showed you guys with Money Max, they're going to help you to reduce your taxes. So what we do is they're going to actually get your money back from the government that you've been overpaying. And now your business is paying for itself just from that strategy alone, without recruiting anybody or whatever the case in the business. You're already winning. You're already winning. Like, that's what I'm talking about. You already winning. And then on top of that, in the business, 90% of the work is done for you because you have a team of licensed experts that do all the work. You're only responsible for the 10. And what's the 10, guys? The 10 is 5% of that is you actually using the services for you, your spouse, and your family. That's the first 5%. The other 5% is you going out and sharing it with other people, just as you would as a customer, right? Because if you want your membership for free, you got to go what? By word of mouth, share this with other people. They get on board and you get three people. Your membership is free. Well, you do the same thing, but now instead you are making money. And when you're in the business, we get paid 10 different ways: daily, weekly, and monthly, by simply going out and sharing this with other people, not selling this to other people, sharing this with other people and inviting them to see this very information that I'm sharing with you guys today. I mean, it gets no easier than that. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something real quick. Okay. Cause like I said, I'm all about being transparent. Okay. I'm all about being transparent. I'm in the business. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. Okay. So this right here shows what I've been able to do by simply sharing this with other people. And mind you guys, I still work a full-time job. I still work a full-time job because of what MWR Financial and the Financial Edge membership has done for me and my family. I'm happy and excited to share this with other people, right? So I want y'all to see this. So if you can see right here, this shows you the daily guarantee, right? This shows you that I'm at a star level of 3. Well, 3 means $30 a day. Let me show y'all this. On a daily guarantee, I'm at the $30 level. That's $30 that I receive every single day. So 4 o'clock my time, every day I get a text message that says, and let me see if I can pull it out, that says, you just received your daily guarantee. Okay. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm not the expert. I don't fix credit. I don't do any of that. I simply just share with other people. That's really what I do. I just share this. I share my testimony. I share other people who are winning with this membership. And when people want to see the information, I invite them to see this information. But I just want you guys to see that right here. Let me blow this up real quick. Let me stop sharing real quick and then we'll go back. Okay. I want y'all to see that. Look, let me move that light so we can kind of get it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm trying to get it the best way I can. But it shows you here that on the 10th, the 11th, right there, I get these text messages every day that shows you $30 a day. That's an additional $900 a month while working my job. An additional $900 a month on top of what they saved me in taxes. They got me an additional $450 in my check. So with that alone, that's an additional $1,350 between what they saved me in taxes and what I'm making in my business by simply sharing this with other people. And you can literally do this. You can literally do this in days of getting started. You can literally get started, have your 3 people ready, and you already made $300 just by getting your 3 people on, because you get paid $50 per person, and then you get $150 momentum bonus because you did it in your first 30 days. So that means you put up the 228 the one time, right? And then it's only 119 afterwards, but you do that and now you just made your money back profit, right? And now you know what I'm saying? Now you qualify for the first level of the daily guarantee, right? So once you get the 3, you get your outside customer, and now you just you've qualified for $5 a day guaranteed. So I just want to share this with y'all because this is where it's at, right? So as y'all see right here, I'm just outside of hitting $50 a day. So I got a couple more people to get on board, like to help families, to help, and then I earn $50 a day. So on 30 days, that's $1,500 extra a month, just for simply inviting and sharing this information with people. I don't have to break it down. I mean, I do in these videos for you guys so y'all can see, like, I'm a real person that actually use this. I've been with the company over a year and a half almost. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I was able to do while working a full-time job, guys, while working a full-time job. So my life is busy. I got 3 beautiful babies at home. My wife, she just started college. So our life and our schedule is all over the place. But I was still able to do this. Why? Because I'm just sharing this because people need these services. People need them. Whether they want to think they need them or not, they need them. Because if you are still working and overpaying in taxes, you need these experts. If your credit is bad and you got high interest rates and paying higher insurance premiums, you need these experts. If you buried under debt right now and don't know how to get out of it, you need these experts. If you don't have 2 nickels to rub together for your retirement and you 30 years or more, you need these experts. And this is the time for you to do it. The one saying that I heard, guys, is that you got to prepare for war in the time of peace. So while things are kind of going good for you right now, this is the time for you to start making decisions that will affect your future, that will impact your future. And you got to make them now, not tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. You got to make them now, especially with this pandemic going on. Okay. I want to show y'all something else, man. Look at this. Let me show y'all something else that's really cool. So not only the daily guarantee, but look at this. For my luxury vehicle club bonus, guys, I'm almost there. I'm at 62%. I helped me a few more families, right? Help me a few more families. Now I hit the first level of the vehicle club bonus, which is another $500 a month. Another $500 a month that could go toward my vehicle. This is amazing. Let's keep on let's keep on showing you guys. Let me show y'all. The presidential bonus right there. I'm right outside of him to find another $500 bonus every single month. Okay. And all I'm doing, guys, is sharing this information with other people. That's all I'm doing. Sharing this information. Like I said, I'm not the expert. I'm not going to pretend to be the expert. I'm not going to try to give you advice. All I'm going to do is invite you to see this information and show you how to connect with your experts. that's ready to take on your financial burdens and work for you. All right. So I know this video was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but man, listen, I just wanted to come and share this with y'all because I feel like this information is truly important. Okay. I feel like people need to hear this information. I'm going to continue to keep sharing this information and sharing this information and sharing this information. One or two things are going to happen. You're going to get tired of hearing this information and you're going to delete me because you're tired of seeing it and you feel like you're not going to benefit from this, or you're going to listen up and you're going to come and join me. Okay. Here's another thing. If anybody shared my videos, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, if they shared them in watch parties, get back with those people and get started right away. Here's another thing that I'm gonna add the icing, put the icing on the cake for you, okay? And let me pull this up because I can't leave without sharing this with you. So for everybody that's been, just a little nervous about getting started or investing their money, they're afraid that they're going to lose money or whatever the case. Well, MWR Financial decided to do something to take that fear away. Okay? To take that fear away because they guarantee your success or your money back. Yeah, you heard me. They guarantee your success or your money back. Okay? Let me show you guys because they have it written out. Okay? They have it written out. Like I said, I'm all about showing y'all. Let's stop talking about it. Let me show y'all how this works. So right here, it says MWR's financial plan of action. Follow these steps below for guaranteed success or your money back. Now, I'm not going to read all of these, but I just want you to understand that the steps are literally you following you using the services. So you see here, step one, get your instant pay raise, right? Step number two, enroll in Credit Max. Like we just went over these, right? Enroll in Credit Max. Step number three, get started with Equity Max. You know what I'm saying? Step number four, get your money working for you. Who is that? The Wealth Max experts. And then step number five, look right here, share your success with others. You do this in 30 days. Here it is right here in your face. And let me make sure because I want y'all to see it because I'm not just telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you guys what exactly this is. Here's their guarantee. It said, in order to qualify for the guarantee, you must be an active MWR financial consultant with a Financial Edge membership, and you must complete the applicable steps above within 30 days of your enrollment date. I just went over those steps, right? If during this time our expert strategies opportunity are unable to help you and your spouse save or make more money, you may request a full refund. You may request a full refund. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it gets no easier than that. There's not a company out there that's guaranteeing your success or your money back. Straight up. Straight up. There's not a company out there that's offering this type of value to families right now that's helping them through their financial situations. We're not selling lotions and potions and all of that stuff. We have things here that are truly making a difference and impacting lives, guys. With a team of experts that do all the work for you. And you got a guarantee on top of that. So if it don't work out, you ain't lose nothing at all. So the information is here. I shared my story. I showed you guys the information that has blessed me and my family, and I'm passing this blessing on to you guys. It's totally up to you guys to pay attention. It's totally up to you guys to take action. It's totally up to you guys to start believing that you can change your life financially, that you don't have to be subjected to the struggle anymore. You don't have to be prisoner to your struggle anymore. That now you have the help that you need right here. Okay? Right here. And I'm just laying it out there because I care for people and I just want to help people. I just want to help people. And this is it right here, guys. Okay. So with that being said, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I look forward to connecting with you. And once again, if anybody shared this on their watch parties, on their Facebook page, on YouTube, make sure to get back with those people. Get the invite, see this information for yourself, hear it, soak the information in, and get started immediately. Because when you know you have nothing to lose and everything to gain, there's no reason to wait. All right. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's your boy Derrick Casey coming to you guys from Dallas, Texas, and I'm signing off. Peace.